number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Hi, and welcome to Studio Time with Zach. My name is Zachary Rutter, and on the easel this week, we're going to be transforming the new studio space. As you can see, it's a hot mess in here. Things are everywhere. I haven't been able to paint in this space at all since we've moved in, because I can't find a damn thing. So what we're going to do this week is install a working wall, organize all the tools and supplies, and make this place a workable studio finally. So let's get to work.
Not gonna lie, it's been such a pain not being able to get any work done in here. I'm so happy that we're finally getting this working wall up so I can finally start working on commissions. They are piling up. One thing I'd love to tell you guys is the wall is entirely recycled wood from the stage you may recognize from Studio Friendship. So a little piece of Studio Friendship is gonna remain in the new studio. We have a working wall.
Day of hard work. We got a wall to work on. The working wall is finished. Tomorrow we're getting the mural wall started. Along with remodeling the new studio space, you can see the back of the studio has a big beautiful wall that we're going to be transforming into a rotating mural wall. So periodically, when I have extra paints and not a lot of things to do, I can transform this wall into whatever I want. So let's get the first one done. What better use of this piece of wood than to put the title of the whole show and the new name of the studio we're in, Studio Time.
I'm a big fan of letting the universe name each studio I have. Studio Time was natural just because of everything we're doing on YouTube, and even the name Studio Friendship came because the studio was on Friendship Avenue, so the universe spoke to me again.
Now, as you guys can see, the second half of this working wall needs some serious love and affection because it is just plain wood, it's looking boring, and you know that's not my style, so let's color this up. Now that we have our beautiful sun heart stencils sketched out, it's time to start cutting. Now that's what I call a successful first attempt at a sun heart stencil that's added to the wall.
It's pretty crazy that I'm just now making a sun heart stencil. When I was 18, I actually started painting using spray paint and stenciling before ever even touching a brush. That was at a time when Banksy and Shepard Fairey were just blowing up into national stardom, so it kind of inspired me to want to do something similar.
Now would you look at that? A little fun with some cardboard and an X-Acto blade went a long way. The working wall is just about finished. I'll be playing with it over time, but for now, it's ready to rock and roll. This room is coming together quicker than I ever could have imagined. The studio space has that same Studio Friendship feel, but with a whole new taste of something magical. Today, we're going to be transforming my new desk from this old hunk of junk to a bright pink work of art. Let's get to work. We got the pink base down. For the top, I got a little surprise. If you guys have seen the show, you've noticed that I like to rock Silver Surfer attire. Well, that's because he's one of my favorite superheroes and one of the first comic books I ever purchased. Today, we're gonna do the surface of the desk with Silver Surfer covers. Let's get to work.
So after finishing up the desk, my fiance mentioned that the colors reminded her of Galactus, so that was a no-brainer. We've named this awesome Silver Surfer studio desk Galactus because we're conquering worlds there.
Get a load of my new work desk. Silver Surfer covers, covered in a clear coat resin epoxy. We're gonna let this sit for a couple days, and then it's time to get to work, baby. Ah, I love the pink. It's been about a week of remodeling and prepping the new space, while also juggling a lot of different murals and projects around the city. I finally have a day to myself to focus on the massive mural wall. So today's technique we're using to transfer the image from smaller to larger is the Doodle Grid Method. I'm slowly becoming addicted to this method, so let's get to work. got our doodle grid down, I'm going to upload this image onto Procreate and overlap our mural. You can see my little line over here needs some love, but got the outline down, time to get painting.
I think we could all agree this roaring lion looks more like a sneezing werewolf. Let's touch him up a bit and make him look like the king of the jungle.
The next step of the mural is something I've done a little differently. This time I started with the painting and the outlining. Now I'm going to mix some colors together to make a good background and kind of trace around the image that we've already started. So let's get mixing.
It was one goal of mine to use recycled material on the mural wall. So as you can see, I'm mixing a lot of the different colored paints that I've had left over from other projects together to make a nice mint green. Some of you may be asking why I decided to do all the detailed work before the background color. Well, it all comes back to recycling material. I didn't know how much background color I would have, and I knew I needed exactly the right amount. That's not a bad tip to take away from this video. If you guys are ever working on a project and you know you're limited on material, always think about the process before starting the work so you know where things are going and how much you have to do it.
The first mural of the rotating mural wall is finished, and I'm letting the neighborhood know who the king of the jungle is, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
And there you have it. The first official episode in studio time is in the books. We've remodeled this two-car garage into a happy, working, loving studio space. So officially for the first time, welcome to studio time, a place to waste time. Let's go waste some time together.
And as always, thank you guys for watching so much. If you had fun, if you enjoyed yourself, and if you think you learned a thing or two, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's take a minute to tour this new studio space and check out all the hard work we've done.